white outfit, but Scotty, on that outfit, he had what? The Red Cross. So symbolizing high priest of the Knights Templar Order.
Right.
So that was his initiation into one of those high orders. Okay? So a lot of those celebrities, when you go back and look at that particular Met Gala ball, and you see them focusing on one particular celebrity's outfit, more than likely they are being, that is a part of their ceremony into the higher order. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Nicki Minaj come to one? And I'm not going to say she came to the Met Gala ball, but she came to something with the motherfucking priest.
Taylor Swift did her thing too.
Right. So, and matter of fact, Taylor Swift.
She came with the Pope, with a guy dressed up like the Pope.
Okay, I knew it was something. The Pope, somebody, goddamn it, something. So that was her initiation into some type of order, her celebration, because I'm sure they do a behind the scenes secret initiation, but that was her public announcement into that initiation of that order. Just like with the whole Taylor Swift thing, the Catholic ritual. Yes, MTV Awards for Nicki, the Catholic ritual. Absolutely. But any of those, Catholic, whatever the case may be, it all rolls up ultimately to the same thing. They just pick which particular order folks are going to be in. But Chad, with that Knights Templar thing, now Knights Templar, that's a pretty high fucking order.
Yeah, I saw him with
that's an old order, and they go back. They go way. The Knights Templar go way back. So that brother had to be pretty high up there. Even with the Taylor Swift thing, remember when they were saying Kanye was drunk, and he had said that Beyonce deserved the award over Taylor and all of that. That was also a form of initiation for Taylor Swift, kind of taking the reins for a couple of years from Beyonce, who is in a high priest order, and she shows you that all the time with her videos and who she represents in those videos. So I'm not trying to get long-winded with the shit, child. So, okay, sis, go ahead on. I'm sorry. I know I kind of got off track there.
No. I mean, it's that our people need to realize, they've showed, what's that gal's name? Kamala, with a picture with her, and they started launching that Democratic stuff about him supporting and going to vote and all this kind of stuff. I said, oh my God, so you on that side too, huh? And I realized what was happening. I said to myself, is he that involved? And you made it very clear that he is that involved with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think with a lot of these celebrities, what we don't know. All right, let me go there. First of all, most of these celebrities, now I don't have the receipts on them. This is my intuition. Most of the high-ranking celebrities, so we talking 50 million plus and some change, that have a lot of power, all of this jazz, they tie back to some of these same black nobility families we're teaching you about.
The Huguenots and the Scottish.
Exactly. And a lot of those same celebrities, they're really related to each other. Now, they may not come out and tell you they're related to each other, but in some type of way, you know, these particular Black nobility bloodlines, these are their particular children. All right. So they're giving them these platforms to make their money, not only to make their money, but also to influence the culture. All right. So when I say celebrity, that means movies, that means television, that means sports. All right. So that's what's really going on here. So none of it surprised me. None of it surprised me. It is what it is. They've been doing this shit for centuries. They're born into it. I'm going to say that again. They are born into it. And that's also politics. My bad. I didn't mean to leave politics out of that. They are born into it. So it is determined what role they're going to play in society. Okay?
You can't forget religion.
And religion, absolutely. Absolutely. So the goal, once again, is to have the influence of the populace. So it's not their responsibility. They're going to do what they're going to do. It is what it is. It is each individual's responsibility, and especially if you have children, especially if you have grandchildren, to be teaching and influencing your own children. You should not be turning over your children to Rome to educate and to indoctrinate. It's your responsibility. Yes, Scotty Saturn, you say Mulag, absolutely. All of that is part of their, back end religious belief system. We're talking centuries. I'm talking centuries of their culture. They are born into it. So it's your responsibility as parents and grandparents to educate and teach your children. No one should be planting a seed in your children's minds but you. That's what got us all into the mess and the fuckery that we're in now. Because a lot of people just, all right, washed up their hands, whatever Rome say, that's what we'll do. Rome knows best. So quite frankly, you get what the fuck you get. But now that we know better, you're supposed to be doing better. But before I forget, ooh, yeah, Tressie in the comments says Kamala. Oh, and speaking of, now I'm minding my business. Tra-la-lee. When I'm working, whether or not I'm, working or if I'm researching, I always will have the TV on in the background with news or whatever on the multitask to tune in to what the hell they saying, plus doing my other stuff. Friday, because we had the show Thursday. Friday, Miss Camilla had an interview. I want to say it was on Good Morning America. And she was talking about this latest shooting. She said, quote, yes, the way the Aboriginal people are being treated in the Americas. In America. Or in this country, something in that light. But goddamn it, Aboriginal was there because I was on this side of my computer, y'all. Because work computer on this side, show computer here and here. So I was like, dude, I stopped at mid motherfucking type because my TV is that way. I said, did she say Aboriginal?
That's funny.
So they know who the fuck we are.
Yeah, it has to come out.
Yeah, it absolutely it has to come out. I was shocked to hear her say it, to be quite honest. I'm like, well, damn.
That was a power play.
Yeah, I thought of that too. Was she probably using that to say, see, I'm recognizing you? No, boo.
She's the one who put us in jail. Boo.
Right. You can't get past that record. You can't get past your past record. But I'm sorry, go ahead, Brother Sean.
You got a lot of dummies that don't care about that. She was just doing her job. All them niggas shouldn't have been doing what they was doing.
Yeah, but you know what? Those were the ones that were going to vote for anyway, whether or not she said Aboriginal. Anyway, all she had to do was say she smoked weed, supposedly and allegedly, in college or whatever, and pull out some motherfucking hot sauce from her purse.
And her daddy put her on blast about that.
Yeah, I heard or saw something about that and was like, oh, well, you know, whatever it is. What you say, Shadrach, they'll slip up sometimes. Yeah, I don't know if it was slipped. It to be honest, it seemed pretty calculated to me. It seemed pretty calculated because I was like, and I turned around and looked at her face. I'm like, she know what the fuck she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course, yes, I agree, Curly. Speaking in code is what they do, but regular people won't put it up or pull it up. No, because the newscaster, of course, did not ask, well, what do you mean by Aboriginal? And see, that's what the fuck be pissing me off with the newscasters and how they're trying to underestimate our intelligence. Because if you are supposedly a newscaster and reporter, how the fuck somebody gonna slip that past you and